Well, real too. Couldn't get it done in one. Anyway, you need a weapon of some kind that you're familiar with. You need to learn how to handle it. You need to get an online concealed carry permit. You can sign up for it and get it online. I'll post some links for that in the next couple of days. I may, I guess we can put this stuff in Mad Mumbling, or maybe I'll create a no-speak survival room where I can just post links and news and information. But it's going to come. It's going to come. There's not going to be any way around it. They're not doing anything about the crisis at the border, except now they're not calling it a conjured crisis. Now it's a real crisis now. But they're not doing anything. They're off on vacation. Nancy Pelosi's in Italy on your dime. When you think about the rhetoric and what's been said in the last few months, the 8 months or so, 7 something, since the Democrats took control and got sworn into office and all that, and what they're doing, and Nadler, and my God, if you get a hangnail, if you have a flat tire, if your car gets a hit and run, if you have a problem in a parking lot, there's only one guy whose fault it is: Donald Trump. It's his fault. He did this. We had a guy, a congressman in Texas, that was putting out the name, address, and workplace of people who contributed to Trump, saying that, if you wrote him a check, you might just as well have pulled the trigger. What? Really? What happened to free speech? Speech is free. You can say anything you want to about anybody or anything or any place, as long as you toe the Democrat line. Because God help you if you don't. The last civil war we had was, concocted over slavery, and it was about, the banksters had a big part of it. If you watched your homework, and Bill Still's deal, then you know that a big part of that was because they were trying to break up the United States into a handful of pieces and make a bunch of money on that breakup. They didn't care how many people died or got killed, rather. They never have, and they never will. They don't care, as long as it's not them. Pledge allegiance to the flag, whatever flag they show you. I tell you, I'm very concerned this past weekend. We're 260 some people dead in Chicago already this year. 1,200 incidents, 1,600 victims in a city that has the best and strongest and most carefully thought out by Democrat leadership gun laws anywhere in the country, perhaps the world. Baltimore's a close second. All these big metropolitan areas that are run by Democrats and have been for 50, 60, 70 years. I remember the 60s real clear. I was walking around breathing, looking at stuff, paying attention. It's getting to be 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Yeah, closing on 60. I remember when they killed my president. They're trying to do it again. They're not going to give up. They're not going to quit. Everything's going to be his fault. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. They're not going to suddenly be struck by lightning and turn into real people again. And I'm very afraid that it's kind of like the Muslim problem. It's us or it's them. There's not going to be any middle ground. I don't think there's going to be middle ground. Wish I was wrong. There was cases in the Civil War before where brother literally fought brother on the battlefield. They believe so strongly in fiercely in their political thing. Is it good? No, it's not good. We should all try to love one another, come together, work in unity. Remember what Reagan said. Well, trust but verify. Better a weapon, better some food.